In true Deutschbahn fashion, our train has been cancelled.
You remind me about a train that you know I'm taking.
Yeah. I really want to read this book.
So I got given this in high school when I won a prize for German, surprisingly. I thought that this would be really cute. We made it to Kufstein. We got very confused and then it left at the time that the bus stop said it would leave. We're in the right place.
Could have been in a bar, having a nice cocktail.
And so it was like, look, we are active, fit, young people. We can walk 30 minutes up a hill. And it took us an hour and a half.
Drive alone in December rain. They play my favorite song. I see a snowflake melt on the deck. I'm awful cold and longing for the holiday. Counting days until you're here. I've been waiting this whole year. Dear Christmas, Christmas, Christmas night. I know you may stop a light, but together.
In true Deutschbahn fashion, our train has been cancelled. But because we have the Deutschland ticket, we can't do anything about it. Except take the later train. If we had like a paid ICE or something, we could have just caught any train, any ICE, but we're stuck with regional trains. Which is fine. We're just gonna leave later. We had a bit of a rush because I'm optimistic. And I thought we could leave a little while ago. And as you can tell, it didn't happen. But I'm going to open my advent calendar. Luke's eating some cereal. We're going to make a coffee. I'm going to open my book advent calendar. What's today? The 10th of December. Oh, it's a little one. The little ones just seem so disappointing after the big exciting ones. Deutsche Bahn Navigator. Yeah, I'm not taking that one because you said it's cancelled.
What did you remind me about a train that you know I'm taking?
Yeah.
Good job.
I can also show you, my parents came yesterday and brought so many of my books from New Zealand. Trip is not possible. Get on in 20 minutes. No! Stop, cancelled. Delete. Okay, so I need to bookmark the next one, 10:30. I don't know when we're supposed to be having lunch. We have an almost 30-minute layover in Ulm, so maybe we'll just wait. Yeah, maybe we'll eat there. What you doing?
Thanks to messages.
Okay, I'm gonna go get this book.
For the book advent calendar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're opening it at my desk today. Matt, why is this so zoomed in? Oh, I was gonna say, way too zoomed in. Okay, book for the day. Luke is sat there, but he's eating cereal and responding to messages. What do we think it's gonna be?
John Green.
Ooh, I really want to read this book. No, it's not John Green again. I heard that this is written by a ghostwriter, but that it's one of the most successful ghostwriting situations. And now I want to read it. This is exciting.
That's one of the ones I had to clean.
Sorry?
That's one of the ones I had to clean.
Yeah, I can tell on the side. This is one of the things with getting secondhand books. But it's not bad overall. I've seen worse. Yay. I need to show you my my bookcase, which is overwhelming with books. I'm gonna need to, oh, I can put the other one back now. I need to sort it when we get back from holiday, and especially because I've taken some of the books so that I can read them. I've taken the Christmas ones so that I can read them when we're away, but you need to see this. So I roughly got it ordered where I've got like non-fiction. So I got given this in high school when I won a prize for German, surprisingly. And then my like other kind of history books. And then I don't think I added anything to
in here because we didn't have space. And then we've got these books. These two are my favorite books ever, and so I asked Mum to bring them over. This one, I want to buy the whole series. Eventually, I'm hoping to get it secondhand though. So I asked Mum to bring it over so that I could have the copy because I forgot what copy I had. And I also want to reread them at some point. And then I actually got given this as a gift recently for helping somebody with some proofreading. And then down here, I picked these up at Galleria yesterday because I know somewhere in here that there's some Harry Potter books. And like, here's the Order of the Phoenix, for example. This is in the same series type. But we couldn't find those secondhand on the website that I was buying them from. So I picked them up. And these two, no, this one came from home. Oh, and this is the one that's in like terrible quality. You can tell that I've read this and read this and read this over and over again. So that's kind of sad, but I want to reread that at some point. What else came? I don't know if anything else on here came. No. But then we have like our Bibles came. Those two up there. And then if we go this way, go say hello to Luke. This came. It's like a coffee table book from the Bible Project. I bought it for Luke for a gift a long time ago. And so I asked my parents to bring it over. But I'm gonna make coffee now because we have the time to make coffee and so we might as well. I always get this little bit sticking up here. And I think we're just gonna hang out until we leave. The last thing I want to do before we pack up and leave is, oh come on, pack up and leave. Pack up and leave. No, at the markets last night we got the cutest little like not advent calendar, Christmas decoration. I've been trying to get these if I find something that I really like, and I feel like because our tree, I'll turn this around, because our tree is like wooden and white kind of themed, I thought that this would be really cute. Problem is I now need to find a place where to put it without being too long because we need to go. Maybe here? Does that look? Yeah, we'll go there. Pretty! Aww. Now we've got bells and they've got little like things in them. So pretty. Okay, we gotta go.
Speak with clarity, 'cause there's too much noise around us. Or maybe it's just me. There's treasure in the sea, yeah, but I'm just too dry to reach it. So speak sincerely.
We're at Munich. This feels like when we arrived. Look at this, Kufstein.
Oh, it's actually using high protein. It's like 30 grams of protein almost. 190 or something.
Nice. Caesar chicken, of course, it's got eggs.
The Caesar chicken has eggs?
Yeah.
I thought Caesar salad was just like
Caesar salad has eggs.
I thought it was just chicken salad plus Caesar salad dressing.
I think it's the whole thing that it's got bacon, eggs, and chicken. I think that's the.
Where's the bacon?
I don't know if it's in that.
For you to come around and save me. Will you stay with me? I'm lost here.
We made it to Kufstein, and it's so beautiful. And there's snow on the mountains. We made it! Big yawn, wow. Luke was just pointing out that big castle thing, and I was like, it's probably just a prison. Yep. Well, it is called like Fortress Kufstein, sorry. Whoa! Look at that, that is so cool! Okay, we have to go to that. Sorry? Yeah, tomorrow's Monday. We're going inside the train station so that we can make a plan about where we're going now, because it's kind of cold. I'm sorry. Do you want my spare ones?
No.
Yeah, they're in here.
Yeah, probably.
This is very cool. Huh? It'd be a very cold swim. I think so. You set up the castle now. That I'm not going to take too many.
Yeah.
It's just so pretty. It's like the ultimate Christmas town. More snow. So basically we were going to take the bus to the bottom of the hill because we have to walk up the hill, and then a taxi turned up that had Stadtbus written on it.
But also had taxi.
But also had taxi written on it, and it had a restaurant written on it. And we got very confused, and then it left at the time that the bus stop said it would leave. And the next one wasn't coming for half an hour, but it's only a half-hour walk. So we're walking it. So we're going to be walking for an hour in total, because it's half an hour up the hill. But, you know, it's part of the experience, isn't it? Maybe.
What's that?
No.
They should have just labelled it as the bus with the route.
Yes. Because that was another thing, is that it says bus 4 on the sign, but then on the taxi it didn't say 4. So we didn't think it was a taxi. And I guess we could have asked, but...
He also didn't look at us like, are you getting on?
No.
He just talked to like one of the person there, so it looked like they'd called
They'd
him.
ordered a taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was...
Yes. Anyway.
And then the next one just drove up.
And then left straight
and
away.
Left it instantly.
And left early, actually. Which is not helpful. Mm-mm. We're in the right place. Because we found it.
Something about skulls found in Kufstein cave. This is
Oh,
actually
wonderful.
like a bushwalk up to the golden.
Yes, it is. I apologise. But we're doing it. We're at least at the right place. Beginning of the road. Comment, how are we feeling?
How are you feeling? Could have been in a bar, having a nice cocktail. No, it's fine.
It's good. We can do this. We've got stairs.
We're young and capable.
We're young and capable.
Well, I mean, even if we weren't young, we'd still be capable.
Would help if I put my foot on the step. Okay, I'm going to stop videoing. So cute. I know. It's like perfect options for skiing. Like different... Oh my gosh, this bruschetta. Oh, so good. Steak and chips and eggs.
Steak and eggs.
It's like a deconstructed...
If you forget and you want to refresh, like if you forget what this means. No, that's stupid.
It's okay. Everyone's used to it now. I'm just showing you this because I like the curtains and the window displays. And the room. It's going in. We're actually matching. We've got the same colour shirt.
And the same colour jeans.
Both blue jeans. Whoops. We've just finished eating and it was really yum. Sehr yum. I'm sorry you're gonna hear my laptop in the background because it's just rendering the video that I just edited, and it's going to take a while to upload it to YouTube, so it's probably going to be a day late. The internet here is not the fastest, which is fine. You obviously don't go on a holiday for internet speed. Well, that's because you're a workaholic. Oh, you don't have a shirt on.
I am naked. What are you?
No, you're not.
They don't know that.
We're working in bed. And
YouTube, I have clothes
no, there's
on.
only
This
one.
This is not adult content.
We only have one stool and it's backless, and so yeah, we're just working in bed. Luke is finishing some programs for some clients and I'm doing YouTube. I think I'm gonna give a room tour tomorrow We are staying in a lodge up in the mountains for our wedding anniversary, and it's so exciting. I feel like it's fulfilling the Germany / Austria / snow / mountains dream that I've just had forever.
That's a bit complicated.
Yes, my dreams are complicated. But the one problem, I will talk about what happened today, because obviously it happened today, and then we'll start afresh tomorrow. We'll feel a bit better, do the room tour, show you the outside, because we haven't even seen the outside yet because it was dark when we got here. But basically I talked about the trains. So the trains, our first 2 trains got cancelled actually. So I saw that the 7:30 train, which we were originally going to be taking, also got cancelled. And then the 9:30 train that we'd planned to take got cancelled. And so we ended up taking a train at 10:30. And unfortunately that route was 5 trains. And we actually made them all. It was great. I was so thankful because I was really worried that we would miss one of the stops and then we'd just be stuck in some random small town. I feel like that's the biggest problem with taking multiple trains, is that it always goes through smaller towns and then you've got a high chance of missing a connection. Anyway, we made all our connections. It was actually going really smoothly. And then we turned up to Kufstein, which I showed you. It was really beautiful. And then we were standing at the bus stop for like 20 minutes or something. And this taxi pulls up. And like I said, it had Stadtbus on the back of the van. And then it had taxi on the top. And then it had like a restaurant advertisement or something, and we got super confused, and this couple just walked up and got into it, and we just assumed that they called a taxi or something. And then it left, and then another one pulled up and just left straight away. And it was after that that we realized it must be like a shuttle replacement bus. No, bus. Yeah, it must be a shuttle that's replacing the bus, because it's such a small town that why would they run a full bus? But we'd seen a bus pull up to a different stop, and so we just assumed that all of them were buses running. Anyway, we ended up walking 30 minutes to the base of the mountain because it was going to be 30 minutes to wait for the next bus. And so we decided either we walk it in 30 minutes or we wait for the next bus. So we decided to walk it. And then, oh my gosh, I'm just going to preface this by saying this place is absolutely beautiful and I'm very thankful to be here. But when I booked it, it said it was a 2-kilometer walk that takes you half an hour to get to the lodge, and that you can only get here by foot. And there's like a baggage delivery service where you drop your bags at the bottom of the mountain and they'll bring it up. They'll either bring it up the hill at 10 p.m. or they'll take your bags down at 7 a.m. And I was like, oh, it's only like a half-hour walk. Luke and I are relatively fit. Like, only, what, like a week or 2 ago, Luke lifted his 255 kg deadlift PR. And so I was like, look, we are active, fit, young people. We can walk 30 minutes up a hill. I think maybe 30 minutes in, we were walking up these stairs and I started the stopwatch because I was like
higher than some of the surrounding like small mountains.
Look, I'm gonna take videos when we go down so I can try and identify where we were at certain points. But
it was like, it must have been like 2 kilometers as the crow flies, like not including elevation.
Yeah.
Like if it was a
and if you had no bags on you, you would just like walk hiking it.
Could have been in a bar, have a nice cocktail.
And so I'd read online, like in their advertisement for the space, that there's like a stairs climb and then the rest of it is just like relatively flat, and that the stairs are the worst part. And so we were like halfway up the stairs and I started the stopwatch because I'm like, I'm just curious to see how long this takes us. And it took us an hour and a half. Granted, we had 2 tramping packs. Like, I'll insert a photo so you can see what I was wearing. I didn't actually get a full photo of Luke, but we both had tramping packs that were full, and then both of us had bags on the front. I had a smaller bag, but it still had a lot of the electronics, and then Luke had the front like Deutsche bag that we always take everywhere, and then that had all like the laptops and drink bottles, and so it was really heavy. Luke actually ended up taking my small front pack because my shoulder, which I injured not too long ago, was getting really sore, and so he ended up carrying 3 of the 4 bags, which I feel really bad about. But I took the drink bottles partially so that I could drink the water, so I feel like I don't know, I'm just trying to explain it away, but it did take us like an hour and a half to get to the top of the hill. And because we got to Kufstein later than we'd intended because of all the Deutsche Bahn trouble, the place where we're staying had advised that you should get there during daylight hours so that you can walk the trail and it's like fine and everything. But our half-hour walk to the base of the mountain was as the sun was setting, and so we got to the base of the mountain and it was dark. And so I used my phone light. Thankfully I'd had enough battery, and so I think I used like 5% or something of it on the phone light. But the pathway, there was like snow and ice and cattle grates and mud and clay, and the terrain was all over the place. And then we climbed the stairs. There was an incline for most of it, and then it was paved, and we came across so many cars.
The flat bit was paved.
The flat bit was paved, and we found so many cars.
The trail was just like firm dirt.
Yeah.
Firm wet dirt.
Yeah.
Somehow it was wet without being muddy.
Yeah. And then I was trying to follow it on Google Maps, because obviously this place is listed on Google Maps, but when you're up to the top of the mountain and there's like hiking trails and everything, obviously Google doesn't know how accurate it is. Anyway, we came, and so booking.com said that when you walk up there's a big wooden sign saying where it is, and it then goes off into its own trail to get to the guest house. And so we were looking out for this big wooden sign, and as you're walking up it labels all of the different hiking trails, and there's different ones that will take you to the different mountains that vary by many hours. And the place we're staying was always on the signposts until it got to one fork where there were absolutely no signposts, and we're like, do we go left? Do we go right? We actually had no idea. And so we went right because that's what Google Maps looked like it should be, and it was wrong. It was not right. And so we then had to walk back up. It was only a little bit. We'd maybe lost like 5 minutes or something. So we then had to walk back up and then continue along the left path, and like just around the bend that we couldn't see because it was dark was the sign we were looking for. And so we were finally there, and it was like, it's such a beautiful place. And we basically came up, we were both sweating because we hadn't intended to do like an hour-and-a-half hike in not hiking shoes. And then we basically showered and then had to go straight down to dinner because it closes at 8:30, the restaurant, and I think we finished showering at like 7:30. So we had a very quick dinner. It was so lovely. It was a really nice dinner. But we then came up here and we've just been working, and I'm now tired. It's like 11 p.m. and so I'm probably gonna end this video here. It is definitely long enough, so you don't need to see any more of me, but tomorrow I will show you around this place because it is stunning. Like, it's the ultimate ski lodge in the mountains, and I'm so stoked that we're here and we're spending our wedding anniversary here, which is tomorrow. It's 7 years. Well, technically we've been married for 7 years because if you're taking it by New Zealand time, we got married like right now, basically.
So long.
So long.
Too long.
Too long. Rude. Well, he needs to sleep. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, and thank you to everyone that has joined along with Vlogmas. It's been really strange vlogging every day, and I feel like I'm super boring, and I don't know why anyone's really watching this. It's definitely going to be more interesting now that we're traveling around, but I feel like my daily life isn't very interesting, and a lot of what I was editing was Bookmas, so just opening books and opening my chocolate
Not
advent
interesting,
calendar.
just doing PhDs and going to Christmas markets and yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if people are interested in my PhD though and all that.
More interesting than our life used to be.
I guess. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just really appreciative. So thanks to everyone that's joined along. And I will see you tomorrow with another video for our wedding anniversary. I'm so excited. Okay, bye.